In 2019, approximately 6.82 billion litres of metered water were consumed in Malaysia per day for domestic use. Statistics shows that toilet contributes 26% in daily water wastage in Malaysia. Effects of water wastage. First, it will limit the availability of it for other communities to use. Second, many plant and animal species are threatened as every living thing depends on fresh water. Lastly, it decreases long-term water availability as the global population increases. Hence, composting toilet is introduced to solve this problem.
Do you know how does it work? Composting toilets, also called as dry toilets, are biological sewerage systems that turn solid human waste into an inert oxygen-rich environment where bacteria break down the water in it. Nature has a poop loop, an amazing cycle that eliminates all waste from our bodies. An animal eats some plant and drop the waste, which bacteria eat and transform into soil, which becomes another plant. Instead of flushing waste down the toilet, compost toilet whiskey into a compost bin, mimicking nature's poop loop. Waste is dumped in and clean nutrient-rich soil is delivered.
There are some benefits of using composting toilet, especially to Malaysian. Firstly, it offers a remarkable solution to the problem of waste disposal. With a population of over 32 million, Malaysia generates about 38,000 metric tons of waste on a daily basis, and we are looking towards sustainable waste management, says Housing and Local Government Minister Zuraida Kamarudin. In this case, composting toilet can help to reduce the waste in a greener and sustainable way. Why do I say so? Because the human waste could be converted into fertilizer. Looking at the statistic obtained from Fertilizer Industry Association Malaysia, it shows that in 2K19, up to 94.3% of fertilizer is imported by Malaysia, and Malaysia had spent total of $27 million on importing fertilizer. In this case, we know that composting toilet collect human waste. Let's just imagine, what if Malaysian users their waste collected from the composting toilet and provide it to the farmer? There are 32 million population in Malaysia. Let's say everyone contribute their feces equivalent to $1 of fertilizer, then we already could save 32 million USD to import the fertilizer from other countries.
Might encounter some common problems when starting to use composting toilets. In Malaysia, water is commonly used to clean ourselves after using the toilet. Wet compost piles will cause a bad smell and hygiene problems. We can practice wiping ourselves with dry and damp toilet paper alternately to reduce water usage. Add in wood shavings or dried leaves as a bulking agent and rotate the agitator handle to dry up the wet pile when it is smelly. Each composting toilet has an exhaust fan in the tank and has a urine diverter to ensure the compost pile is not wet and smelly. The remaining excreta in the toilet bowl can be removed by using vinegar and bulking agents. Make sure to wear gloves to avoid contact with germs.
Composting toilet is widely used in several countries which emphasize on environmental sustainability. In Finland, about 4% of homes not connected to a public sewer network are equipped with a composting toilet. 200,000 manufactured composting toilets are used to serve holiday homes there. They even modify on the design of the conventional composting toilet, make it easier to be installed, and can extend the pipe to be equipped with an indoor toilet. In US, Washington, Arkansas, Texas, Florida, and many more are among the states that allow a composting toilet to be placed on a property rather than the traditional toilet. The United States Environmental Protection Agency even published a booklet telling people about the advantages and design criteria of a composting toilet as to encourage people to use it.
Would you like to make a change by installing one at your home? Now here is several considerations to be made. Like, are you going to install this composting toilet indoor or outdoor? Do you have enough space for maintenance? Do you have enough access to electricity, solar energy, good ventilation and exhaust system, as well as warm air sources? There are two types of composting system that should be known before installing a composting toilet. The firstly, self-contained composting system, also known as the batch unit, requires self-handling of collected waste deposit. Once the solid waste tank is full, it is placed in a suitable place for composting to happen, and this process generally takes place within 5 to 6 weeks. The composted humanure will be buried in the soil that acts as a fertilizer of the soil which nourishes plants, while the urine will be subjected to a separate ejector tank. The second system is known as Central Contained Composting System, which is also known as a continuous start unit that doesn't require any manual handling and works the same way as a self-contained composting system. It is usually built in a separate cabin and requires additional bulking agents such as sawdust. It is best to ensure your place have a good ventilation, good exhaust system, and heat source to provide suitable condition of growth for aerobic bacteria to speed up the composting process, to keep the smell away of the bathroom, as well as to kill harmful pathogens. Composting toilet is undoubtedly an eco-friendly solution towards water wastage and saving the cost of sewage treatment. It is easily applicable in village and landed home and maybe require just a little bit more technological composting toilet in cities. Now, many states and countries like the UK have already implemented composting toilet. Malaysians, why are we waiting more? Let's all remember the quote, when the well has dried, we will know the word of water. Let's not wait any longer and start installing composting toilet now.